Welcome back, everybody, to George Smith's Cars on the beautiful August 25th of 2025. And well, this video is inspired by a video I watched from HondaPro Jason. And now I watched the video all about Hondas, and it was absolutely fantastic, this event. I couldn't believe how many cool Hondas there were. And what really inspired me to make this video is watching this video, and HondaPro Jason, 187,000 subscribers. It was 2 days ago, 2.7 thousand views. And well, it's a very cool event, and it's all about Hondas. And so let's just play the video here. Well, at the beginning of it.
I kiss you. I kiss you. Yes.
I give you bucks.
Thank you.
I kiss you tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Yeah, you kiss me tomorrow. Sounds good. We'll see you guys. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. What's going on, everybody? HondaPro Jason here at Honda Euromeet in France. We're going to go around the entire show. I'm standing on the top of a CR-V out the sunroof, and I'm going to show you what I see. Let's do this.
All right, let's pause this. This is an absolutely cool event. There's so many cool Hondas. And well, I left a comment. I'll pause it here. And then he pinned my comment. I thought, holy cow, that's so cool. I mean, wow, I love each and every one of these Hondas. Awesome event. And you got to watch this video because you'll see every kind of Honda and all kinds of modified versions, stock versions you want to watch, you want to see. And thanks for watching. Well, he commented, thanks for watching, but then he pinned my comment. Wow, how cool is that? So I love it. So check out HondaPro Jason. Let's see, get the comments out. All right, so that's his channel. And well, he loves Hondas with a passion that I have for all cars, but I absolutely love Hondas. And so anyways, I want to show you some of my collection. All right, Hondas have a following worldwide, and yeah, these are great cars. Honda makes the best engines. And well, I thought I want to show you, well, my 164 scale Hot Wheels versions. And well, what you see are my Jada Toys 124 scale versions, and I've shown videos of these in the past. But I thought I'd show you my 164 scale that I have. And well, these are absolutely cool. Now, if you're familiar with my channel and you watch my crazy collection, collector or horror, well, I've been collecting for 37 years, and well, Hondas are one of the coolest diecast to collect. And well, I've been putting cars in, this loose cars I have, in these cases that I found. And these were at Dollarama. And $5, you fit 30 cars in each. And there's an airplane going overhead. Thanks for making noise. So anyways, these cases are really cool. Plano cases have 24 cars in each, but these hold 30 cars for 1/4 of the price. And well, if you know my channel, I've been trying to organize all my loose castings, and I've got a bunch of loose castings that I open up the package carefully and then put them back in the package. So I still have a lot of more Hondas to put in these cases. And I've actually had to start a second case so I can show my other brands. Well, these are Hot Wheels. I got Majorette, and there's another premium NSX. And well, let's look at this case. And well, the top row, I have older Hondas, and we'll just unsnap that. And so let's have a closer look. Well, I have some mainline Preludes, and I have two Civics that originally started at this one. This is the first edition. and copyright 2000. And this is absolutely cool. Now you got these crazy graphics on the side, Honda, and on the hood. Nothing for headlights or taillights, but it's still a very cool casting. And then, I think that might have been the second edition. I'm not sure. This could have been the second edition, maybe. But, okay, green windows. And, again, copyright 2000. And I love it. Well, the 5-dot wheels, I'm not a big fan of, but then they came out with this one with the Viper-looking wheels. And that's really cool. And then the premium version that came out, well, again, it's got a metal chassis, and you flip it around the other side, so 2000 Mattel. And you got the cool Real Riders, and then you got, well, a gray headlight. So those headlight covers, I guess, and a carbon fiber look hood and roof section. And, well, you got some taillight details. They weren't able to put them on the side and the back, but still, that's a very cool casting to have. And so if we flip this around, well, the gold one was the first one to come out, or the newer one to come out. And, well, as you can see, 2000 and then 2020 Mattel. So they updated the casting 20 years later. And if we look at the original one, well, they molded open the sunroof so it has a glass in it, but the casting is actually a little smaller, and they had to change it because, well, let's see, oh, no, the latest one, well, like I said, I don't have all of these in cases, but there was a mold line that was really bad before they updated it, and so they had to, well, clean up the casting. And, well, nope, it looks so much better now, I guess. And, well, this is a mainline edition, and the gold version was very popular. Everybody wanted it. I managed to find a couple of these. And the tappos, as you can see, well, now they are very nice for the taillights. And then for the headlights too. And so, of course, there was a white version. Let's see, I'll put that back there. This one in here, and then the white version. Very cool, gold wheels. Now, this one just had those wheels with red rims on them, but I think the gold ones look so much better. And of course, you could take these apart and swap the chassis out if you want the gold wheels on the gold car. And same great tampos on the back and on the front. So there you go. That's really neat. And so, well, that's the first tier of the case. And this is the Ryu Asada edition of the Prelude. And there we go there. 2019, so that was too new for 2020. And absolutely beautiful casting. I love it in this silver and red interior. You got the nice details on the back. And then the headlights are part of the windshield unit, so that's cool. And then the second color is in absolutely beautiful blue. With Japanese plates on the back. Did the silver one have Japanese plates as well? Yep. So the same plates. So very cool. And then this was part of the Japanese series well, the one that has spring cherry blossoms on it, and that's really cool too. So that's a great one to have. So let's look at the next tier. So as I keep on organizing these and finding more of my Hondas that, like I said, I opened up the package carefully, took it out, and then put it back in the package because it's easier to store that way and keep the car in good condition. So let's look at, this one here, which is a first edition. And so this would be the first Honda that ever came to North America. Very cool, Honda N600 and 2020 Mattel, so a new for 2021. And this is so cool. I love it in this light yellow color, red interior, and you got tampos on the back, very nice, and on the front, excellent. So this was a great little casting. And then these are just so small I can fit them both in the same slot. And of course this is the newest version, the 56th anniversary, and it looks really cool with this orange chrome chassis. No tampos with front or rear, but it's still really cool. So let's flip this one on its side again, and then we'll put this one back here. And then I guess in chronological order would be the other very cool sports car. Now this one I did a Sharpie custom, colored the roof in black, windshield wipers, and then with a fine Sharpie I did the door lines. And around front, fine Sharpie I did the grill, and just silver Sharpie did the headlights. I think that looks so cool because I have, well, one in the package here. And so yeah, I thought, well, you know, I want to actually do this one upright, maybe change the paint, whatever. So before you do that, take it apart, might as well use some Sharpies. I used a gold Sharpie to do the wheels in, and now it will rub off just like the chrome does on real Hot Wheels. And I thought, well, it needs some details on the back, so look at that. Just a red Sharpie for taillights and silver for the, well, that's where the license plate light should be. I think just a Sharpie custom makes it look so much cooler. Anyway, so that's neat. And so we'll put this in. And then of course the first Honda Civic to become really popular in North America. Here, these slip out pretty easy. Now I don't know if that's the first edition or the second color, but how cool is that? 73 Honda Civic Custom. I absolutely love it with the flares, you know, bumper delete on the front, and of course great graphics on the back. And of course this is one loose, so it fell on the top floor that I have in the house, and okay, that's fine, I got more, and there's another chip there, but this is my play-worn version, and I thought that is really cool. Now I have a couple more in the packet, so I'm not distraught over damaging that. And here's another cool version of it. And sometimes the paint isn't always great. And orange, so that's orange peel. But anyways, that's really cool. So let's flip this around, and then we'll get to the next Civic, I think, that came out, the next hatchback. And well, I actually have the first color here, and this is the second color. Now this isn't the first edition, but these are two great color versions of it. This was the first one that came out. Now what I did was, you got headlight details, which is nice, and I think there's a little bit of tampo on the Honda badge. And well, actually the grill doesn't come painted. And so with a fine point Sharpie, I colored in the grill. And then a red Sharpie, well, red Sharpie on blue. It looks dark, but it's actually kind of a smoked tinted headlight or taillight. And then with the thin Sharpie, I just colored in the surround there. So I think that looks really cool. And well, of course, I have the original one. So as you can see, the front looks pretty good with just headlights. And as you can see, the grill's not colored in. The side looks great. So I think just that little addition with the Sharpie really brings the car to life. So anyways, I thought that's cool. And then there's a newer version. Now, of course, this is not the original color, but it's at a race garage, so he came up with this casting. And I think it's so cool. And then I have, I think, the first edition. That's okay. And it's this one. Now, was that first edition? Because, let's see, copyright 21. Well, 21 was on a lot of packages for several years. And so, very cool, Honda Civic Custom. And this is the newest version of it. So that is really cool. And of course, this is the drag version, where you got the big fat tires up front and skinny ones on the back, because they don't do anything other than just hold the rear end up. And so I thought that's really cool. So that's nice to have. Well, the next casting in mainline, if I'm going in chronological order here, is this very, very cool Honda Civic Type R EK9. And this is great. They did the headlights and the Honda badge up front. Great graphics on the back. That's beautiful. And I love it in this yellow with red interior. And that is a great little casting. Now I have the premium version, and I have a couple of these, but in that first tier that I showed you, well, I actually have a premium version. So now you get the grille details and, well, I don't know if those are actual brake vents. And then you get this cool roundel on the side. And absolutely beautiful. I love these wheels, the 6-spoke wheels. And any JDM cars that have 6-spoke wheels like this are absolutely cool. I love it. And great graphics on the back. So I love this. Mainline version and the premium version, both are absolutely cool. So let's put this one back in there, and let's put this one next to it. And then the third tier. Now, did Hot Wheels ever come out with a stock S2000? I don't think they did, but Matchbox did. And this is a Matchbox Collector Series 2004 Honda S2000. And this is absolutely cool. Now it's got an opening hood and very nicely done engine compartment. You got the lens headlights, part of the windshield unit. You got the great graphics around back. And the grille details, and you got the rubber tires. Now it's got a plastic chassis, but hey, you got nice detail underneath. And that's what's great about Mattel owning Matchbox and Hot Wheels is Matchbox can come out with stock vehicles, and Hot Wheels can come out with the custom version. Now, this is a casting that I never really found, and I would have liked to collect it. And here we have a very cool older edition. And now I have some newer versions, but I never, like I said, this came out, well, copyright 2010. So I think this was so popular that every time it was on the pegs, boom, it was gone. And I'm not sure when this is from, but I found this used and it's in beautiful shape. The chrome is worn off the wheels, but that's okay, because otherwise I think this is a great casting. It's got the taillight tampos, you know, the third brake light there, the Honda badge. Nothing up front, but that is really cool. And then, the one that I did find, and this came out a couple years ago. This is absolutely beautiful. And this is what the Silver Series would become, because I have taillights. And this is another Ryu Asada casting. Absolutely gorgeous. I love it. And then it's got the aftermarket roof, trunk lid, and spoiler. That makes this a very cool looking car. And so Ryu Asada did some great stuff. Well, I do have a premium version right here that I found. And, well, there you go there. So it's got the metal chassis, rubber tires, cool wheels, and just an all light gray. This is absolutely cool. I love it. And then, of course, the latest one is another Silver Series, but the Fast and Furious series. And you got the same great tampos, and you got that on the front. Cool graphics. Now the Silver Series, well, they're just main lines with nice paint schemes, paint jobs, and headlight taillights. And this one actually has a metal chassis. So this is the one to get. Well, these are currently available at Walmart in Canada. So if you can find these, then definitely pick it up. This is a worthwhile one to have. And as you can see on the back, the cars that are available. The Chevy Camaro is absolutely awesome. I love the second generation Camaro, and that's the F-Bomb, which I believe is David Freiberger. I think he's associated with that car. And anyway, so that's a very cool one to have. And then, of course, the latest version of the Fast and Furious Honda S2000 is Suki's S2000. And absolutely gorgeous. So as you can see, well, it doesn't say Silver Series, but has the same great tampos in the rear and the front, and the very cool graphics on it. So that's another great one to have if you can find it. So let's look at some more. All right, I'll show you the first premium version of this casting, and I do have an original one, but well, if you watch my video my crazy collector or hoarder, you'll see I have so much stuff. I have to search through it, and I have boxes of the first edition, or and well, for this video I thought I'd just show you two very cool versions. And this is absolutely cool. I love it. 2005, I started working at a Honda dealership in 2008. And so this Civic was still available. And well, I got a great lease deal on a four-door version, four-door model of this. And well, there were three colors of the two-door I could have got: silver, gray, or black, but I chose the 4-door version, and I think maybe I should have went for the coupe. But anyways, this is a very cool modified version. I love it with the big wing on the back. And then the newest version I found is in the Hot Ones. And I showed a video recently of the Hot Ones that I found. This is absolutely cool. It's another Silver Series type, although they don't say it on the Hot Ones package. But you got the taillights, Honda badge on the back, and very cool. So it came out 2005 or 2006, and then they updated in 14. And so I have to look at my old one to see what exactly changed, but that's very cool to have. This is the latest Silver Series Honda CRX from 1985 and 2015. And this is very cool, the Peanuts livery on it. I love it. Now this one has the engine in the back. That's really neat. And I have a few other versions of this. One with the metal chassis that came out in the main line. And well, this is absolutely cool. But I have to search through all my stuff and get all my Hondas out and put them together. But I thought this was a really cool casting to show. And oh, some kids going by. And the Silver Series has some cool new wheels being issued in that series. And well, this has the headlights are part of the windshield unit. And anyways, that's really cool. All right, the last two are premium castings. Acura NSX. And this was, excuse me there. Originally came out, well, for 2008. Updated in 16. And so I'm not sure what they did. But this is a very cool premium casting of the Advan livery. Now, it's only in North America that, you know, you get Acura, but in Japan it's all Honda. And in Europe it's still all Honda as well, I do believe. So this is a very cool casting of the NSX. And then I have the new version of the NSX. And here it is here in the Advan livery as well. So we got before and after. And this is really cool. And anyways, if you love Hondas, then check out HondaPro Jason channel. And well, thank you very much for watching. Hope you stuck with me for the whole almost 30 minutes here. And if you love Hondas, you'll want to see all of these. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.